What's good in the wood interwebs? This is your man Remy Tyndall over here, and I do believe it's about that time. This is a part 2 of the carrot theory video that we did the last time. We analyzed Uta in the chapter 1108 color spread of One Piece, and more specifically, we analyzed her possibly being the vehicle that Oda uses to tease Carrot's return to the Straw Hats. So we pointed out Uta's bunny ears right there, and the hair loops braided to form the number 8, Carrot's place in the worldwide popularity poll. Now, at the time of this recording, One Piece film Red, starring Uta, has recently been added to Netflix for streaming. And upon my rewatch, I have picked up a few more interesting details to look at, and that's what we're going to look at today. Okay, now I already brought this up on Twitter, so I'm just going to get this first one out of the way. Here we have Uta in the very beginning of the movie leading in her live performance a band of minks. What conceivable constructive reason could there be for Uta's band to be composed of minks? Being led by a girl with bunny ears. You feel me? Weird seeing as how, at the exact same time, Carrot was elected to be the leader of the mink tribe. If you were to switch these guys out with humans, the story would be exactly the same. Exactly the same. Now, someone responded to this, right, with something else that was interesting. Now, in my second rewatch, I didn't even catch this. I did not catch this, but this was really cool. If you watch the sub version and the audience spells out Uta's name, it sounds exactly like the female spoken pronoun of the mink tribe, Utia. You have to go all the way back to Zou to connect that. Now that we've established that Uta is leading a band of minks, let's listen to these lyrics right here. We're going to read them. We want to be free, let a brand new era dawn, and create a new world. Now, the dawn, bringing the dawn of the world, has been a concept that has been unexplored, yet the mink tribe have been talking about this on and off, that this is an event that the mink tribe has been awaiting for centuries. You heard it from Pedro, and by association, some Carrot fans can argue that this is going to be Carrot's dream. But we have to be fair. We have to hear it from Carrot's own mouth. You know that. So we're going to have to wait and see. But it's still funny that Uta, leading a band of minks, is talking about the dawn. Now, this next one may be a little bit of a stretch, maybe a bit of a reach. I just thought it was cool to point out. When Uta is introduced to Luffy's friends, this happens. When she asks if anyone is missing, her bunny ears start twitching. We have everybody, even up to Jinbei, but she asks if anyone is missing, and only then is when her bunny ears just start twitching, like enough for somebody to notice, enough for the audience to just get their attention called to it. When Kobe arrives on stage, the audience roars in applause for his presence, much to Uta's confusion because she doesn't know who Kobe is. Of course she doesn't. One vital similarity between Uta and Carrot is that they were both isolated from the rest of the world on their home countries. So, it's safe to assume that they're always going to be left out of the loop on any world news and current events. Just like Uta, Carrot was isolated from the world, living on Elegia. Wait, no. Remy, what the hell are you talking about? I know what you're thinking. Remy, no. Carrot spent her life isolated on Zou, not Elegia. Yes, you are correct. On the surface, you are correct, but we're not here to stay on the surface. We are here to analyze. We are here to dig. So with that, let me bring you over here. The name of the country in which Uta was raised is known as Elegia. But watch how I do this here. We are going to take those 4 syllables and divide them down the middle, and we're going to swap their places. We're going to get that, but not yet. I'm not done. We're going to do that, put this down here, and we're going to add a few things. I implore you to stop playing with me. Given what we know, given what we have pieced together so far, this could also imply that Carrot was not born on Zoe. But I'm going to leave that as an entirely different rabbit hole to go down. That topic can be an entirely different video on its own. Let's move on. These were all great findings, y'all, but we're going to wrap this up with the post-credit scene.
Hey, Sonny! Sonny?
You're out of the dream world. The dream is over. Why are we just looking at Uta, holding Luffy's hat?
I'm gonna be the king of the pirates!
As if to say, assuming that you pieced all those clues together to form that puzzle. The next Straw Hat is Carrot.